just wondering if I should keep all these packaging that I opened. Oh well, I'll just leave them here. Okay. So we're having another fun day in Professor Tinker's workshop. This is well, it used to be called Professor Tinker's Workshop. It's basically just ProTinkerToys.com. And we just have miscellaneous toys in here, and this is where I spend my mornings when I do my live streams. Now I've created a new little shrine. It's not a shrine, it's just for everybody's doing stickers nowadays. And so I've got Gale Force Raceways, and then Adam got all upset with me because I didn't put his stickers, but he sent me the wrong stickers because his name is really the original Adam Hurd, and all he put was Adam Slot Cars and More. So I'm creating this wall right here. This whole wall is going to be filled with stickers sooner or later, okay? And so we're going to stick his sticker up. Now, his sticker is not as high quality as Gale Force Raceways, but I'm going to put it up anyways because I don't want him to be. Now, should I put it above Gale Force or below Gale Force? I'm going to put it right here, okay? There. We now have Adam's Slot Cars, okay, as you can see that right there, and we have Gale Force Raceway. Or Gale Force Hobbies, as I always call it. Now, they've sent me multiple stickers. Now, I could double them up, but that's kind of overdoing it. So, we're not going to overdo it. That's going to be the new sticker wall. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it's going to be, the sticker wall. So, if you want to... so this is a picture of my grandson last night. His name is actually Samuel, but I call him Lawrence.
His name is Samuel Lawrence. Oh, he's gonna cry. No, don't cry. Don't cry. Don't cry. Grandpa. Oh, yes, sirree. Oh, yes, sir. Let us get your lip.
Jesse gets so mad at me when I call him Larry. It's so funny, actually. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, so let's go over all the new cars because I can't really express enough how many new cars we have. And we have the Mecum auctions, okay, which are the, you basically have, I think there's 6 cars in the Mecum auctions. And you get 2 each of the cars in different colors. So you have the Challenger in, so if you want a blue one or if you want the red one, or it's kind of a cherry, I'd say it's a more of a pinkish, pinkish version. Okay, so that's the Mecum, and we're going to go over all those cars today. I had a conversation with a customer. I won't mention his name yesterday, and he goes, "Oh my gosh, I want all those cars. Those are so nice." I go, "They are," and we've got more of these coming. We are out of some of these. Like, you can't buy all 3 of them. I don't know how many. Let's see, that's 404. Yeah, we're sold out completely. Now, we should be getting more of these because I ordered 3 cases from Horizon Models, but they're already sold out. But I am getting my 3 cases because I did them in time. And so you're going to have all 3 of the Breeze, and we'll be getting these back in stock very soon. So just keep waiting for the Breeze, okay? because those are coming. And we do have the where'd those go? The TFX chassis. Where did those go? I know we got 5 each of all the TFX chassis. Well, these are the TFX chassis on the model motoring cars, okay? And it has a car insert, okay, to give the model motoring car a more elegant look. And that's a TFX, and you can get the black TFX chassis for your model motoring or for really any car that you want to put it on. So, for example, you could put it on the John Wick Challenger, okay? You'd have to move the axle front, okay, on your TFX. And that's the John Wick Challenger. Black with the vinyl roof. You notice how the car is gloss and then the roof. That takes a lot of, you have to do a different process to get that type of paint on the roof. That's not easy to do, especially with a car this size. Then we have the Chevelle. And that is the John Wick series. You get the SC409. We're going to do that right now. We're going to do some videos for TikTok, okay, because I want to show off the new items. So we're going to be having some, we're going to be doing some advertising commercials. We're going to be doing some advertising commercials for TikTok. Because TikTok, even though I might not be getting a lot of subscribers on TikTok, I am getting a lot of business. And then the nice thing about TikTok is that once I do the TikTok video, all I have to do is then post it onto YouTube. And now I have another video on YouTube. And it's all about content on YouTube. The more content, the more algorithms, and then the more you're exposed to other people. Okay, we have a Mystery Machine car that's running around. Now, obviously, this is not a car designed for speed. It's more. Oh, I'm sorry. It's more for fun. This is just a fun car, okay, or a van, okay. Now, it would have been neat. What would have been really cool for this vehicle to be successful and to be popular is to have Scooby-Doo in this vehicle, or Scooby, okay? Is to have one character of the TV series in the vehicle, okay? That's what would have made this car very collective, okay? Or looking out, you know, Scooby-Doo, the dog looking out, just something, okay? That's my opinion. All right, so let's do a 60-second commercial, and so I can emphasize that this is in stock now. Okay, here we are, Brian Young, ProTinkerToys.com. And this is the, I don't know if this is not really a John Wick assortment. Assortment 409 is now in stock. We now have trays, we have John Wick, the Chevelle, the Dodge Charger, and the Blues Brothers Monte Carlo. All three cars are in stock right now. ProTinkerToys.com. You can get your slot cars. All three of these babies are in stock right now. You get the Blues Brothers, and let me tell you, these are sweet. This is actually what it looks like, man, out of the package. This is beautiful. SC409. There are three cars in the assortment, okay? Three cars, part of SC409. Available at ProTinkerToys.com, baby. And they are in stock. Holy moly. SC409. Blues Brothers Monte Carlo. No, not Monte Carlo. Monaco. 74. (1974) Monaco. Monaco. 68 Dodge Charger. A 1970 Plymouth Chevelle. It's not a Plymouth. A Plymouth Chevelle. Oh, that's good. Dodge Charger. Chevy Chevelle SS. Available now in stock at ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, so when I post that video, okay, when I post that video, now it takes about 30 seconds for it to upload, okay? Once it's uploaded, okay, I now then can take that video, I go to YouTube. I'm just kind of explaining to you guys what I'm doing during the day, okay? You know, I just thought you guys might have fun, you know, understanding what I'm doing. Maybe you don't care, but I care. So so let's see, that's correct. So what we do now is we go to YouTube and we push in the shorts, and we go to 1 minute shorts, and then I pull that video. See, the video now is uploaded, and I just take that, and I can take that, and now I can put it right up onto YouTube.
And this is the, I don't know, this is not really a John Wick assortment. Assortment 409 is now in. Okay. Here we
are. SC409. John Wick and Blues Brothers slot cars are in stock now. Okay, so now I've just uploaded, I've killed 2 stones with 1 bird, okay? Or 1 stone with 2 birds. Or I've killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, I think it's 2 birds. How could you kill 2 birds with 1 stone? You ever think about that? Okay, so now we'll put these cars back, because we have the John Wick car, Chevelle, we have the Dodge Charger, and we have the Blues Brothers. which is the Blues Brother. I should have run this on the track last night. I meant to do that. I just got busy. That's just a beautiful looking car. I hope everybody is having a wonderful day. We got the Mecum's auction. AMX. Mecum auctions. And then we have the Ford Bronco. All right, now let's do the Chevy Impala, because we've got 6 of these, so I can do, these will be kind of cool. I'll have all the colors out so you can see, everybody will be able to see all 6 cars. It's really exciting to have all this new product, because we haven't had a lot of product lately. Ford Thunderbolt. There's 2 Thunderbolts. The black one and the gold one, which is really cool. And the Willys Coupe. We have the yellow and the red Willys Coupe. So we have a total of 6 cars in the assortment. We have all 6 cars. And we're going to do a video now on this assortment. It's called Cars and Coffee. It's probably my most favorite series that Auto World does is their Cars and Coffee series, okay? And it's really, it goes back to, you know, your Dairy Queen, you know, where you have your cars and you set out in the summertime and you set up your cars and I have no idea why it's Cars and Coffee. No, it has to do with in the summertime. You go to all these car shows and they're usually at a gas station, or not a gas station, but a Wendy's or some restaurant, and you have all the cars and everybody's Cars and Coffee. They're drinking coffee. All right, so let's do another tiki-talk. I can't see. All of a sudden, my sight today is pretty bad. God, thank you for... God, thank you for sunshine. Only takes 2 recipes. Thank you for sunshine. Thank you for God. Thank you for sunshine. Happy Halloween. Spooky stories for the tip. You say you love me. Okay, this is this is Cars and Coffee. This is the latest this is the latest release. Cars and Coffee SC 408 SC 408, and you get two gassers, a red one. This is sweet. You get the yellow one. These are the Willys 41 Willys Coupe gassers. You get the Ford Thunderbolt. You got two Thunderbolts, the gold and the black. Okay. SC408. And then you have the Impala. I love this Impala. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? 59 Impala. And the Black Beauty 59 Impala. Brand new assortment. They just are in stock. We've got them all trade up. They're ready to sell right now. Slot cars, Thunderjet Ultra G chassis available at ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, this is SC408 1941 Willys Coupe Gasser, 1964 Thunderbolt, the 1959 Chevy Impala. Three great cars. Thunderjet Ultra G slot cars. Latest assortment. Available at ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, here we are, right on ProTinkerToys.com. SC409, new assortment, slot cars, Thunderjet.
And this is the, okay, this is, this is Cars and Coffee. This is the latest okay, this is, this is Cars and Coffee. Okay, this is.
So you have the black Impala. That's sweet. This is my favorite one of all these cars here, is this one here. Great colors. I love these colors. Then you have the Thunderbolt, The gold and the black Thunderbolt. These are sweet. This Thunderbolt, I love this Thunderbolt. And the last one are the two gassers. The red and the yellow. These always sell. The gassers always sell. They always sell. The gassers always sell. For some reason. Now, the more you look at this car, the more you like it, just the paint job. And that's part of the 4.0 Chevy Blazers. You got Chevy Blazers, the Broncos, and the Jeeps. So you have the Broncos, and you have the Jeeps. Oh, come on now. You don't need to do that. Okay, brothers, this is another assortment. Oh, yeah, man, we've got a lot of new cars out. And this is the Off-Road Extraction Off-Road Series. And this is Series 407. 407. And you get 3 cars in the assortment. You get the Blazers, the yellow, and the yellow flamed, the black Blazer, the 74 Baja Bronco. That's a cool one. I love that one. Of course, I like this one too. This one's pretty awesome. 72. And then you have the CJ7, the yellow CJ7, and the yellow or the gold 1979 CJ7. All 3 cars are in the assortment and 2 different liveries. Basically different paint jobs. This is a really beautiful one. And available 407. Available right now. We've got trays for them at ProTinkerToys.com, baby. Okay, brothers, this is another assortment. SC407. Ultra G chassis. Ultra G chassis. (1970) Chevy Blazer. The 1970 Ford Baja Bronco. And the 1979 Jeep CJ7. Available. Available now at ProTinkerToys.com.
I'll pay you $30 an hour.
Okay, so we got that one. That's being processed. Now let's go ahead and put that onto YouTube. That's still not there. Why is that not?
Okay, this is
SC408. Cars and Coffee assortment. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Now, why is that video there, but the other video is not? That's funny.
Okay, brothers, this is another assortment.
I gotta find out why that video.
And this is the off-road extraction off-road series, and this is series 407. Okay, brothers, this.
How is everybody doing? I haven't been really looking at people's. I agree on the green. I love the green one. SC407. Off-road. Off-road. Electric slot cars. New assortment. So I got to find out why this video is not.
Okay, this is.
Why this video is not letting me. Why it's not downloading.
Okay, this is.
Madre mia. Maybe it's going to take a little bit of time. All right, so we got that assortment. So you got the CJ7. So this is my favorite one of the CJ. Oh my gosh. Why is that unlocked? Well, it's not my fault. I'll blame Xavier. If I have any problems, I'll just blame him for something. How's that? Should I blame Xavier or should I cut him slack today? He's over there. I think I think I'm finally wearing him because last night he was very dominating. Look at that one. Isn't that sweet? A lot of people don't like the CJ7. I think it's a nice looking slot car, actually. And that's the Jeep. Now the Broncos, these are pretty sweet. I like this one here of the Bronco. What do you think? You like that Bronco? Then you have the gold one. Ew. That is the Bronco. And then you have the Blazer. Chevy Blazer. Now, the last assortment that came in was the Mecum auctions. Pronounced Mecum. Mecum. I do it however I want to, Arbuckle. All right, let's move down into the Mecum, Mecum, the Meek Eyes, the Muka assortment. Now, this car here, this is really weird because these look almost identical, okay? These look almost identical, but the shade of the blue is off by a hair, okay? And this is a 69 Pontiac GTO Royal Bobcat. This is the Royal Bobcat. And then this is the Pontiac GTO. They're both GTOs, but the color is just slightly different. Can you tell that? Isn't that amazing? Let me put these up here because we're going to do a video. I'm going to do a TikTok just on these. I'm going to do these one at a time. One at a time. Mecum Auctions. I'd like to know where that other video went. I don't know how to grab that video. Okay, this is a new assortment, Thunderjet Ultra G SC406. And it's the Mecum, I don't know, however you want to say it. Mecum Auctions. And these cars are sweet. This is the Pontiac GTO, 64 Pontiac GTO, okay? This is when GM was making good cars. Look at that, Pontiac GTO. Now, check out the other version. Now, this is the Pontiac GTO Royal Bobcat. Notice the difference in the colors. Barely, but you can see it's a distinct color difference. I mean, this is just a beautiful slot car. Look at that. The 1964 Pontiac GTO Royal Bobcat and the 64 Pontiac GTO plain. And these went for auction. These are the auctions available at ProTinkerToys.com. Okay, this is a new assortment. SC408. Six. SC406. Mecum Auctions. Mecum. Auctions. Thunderjet Ultra G. 1964 Pontiac GTO. and 1964 Pontiac GTO Royal Bobcat. Car number 1 of the assortment. Available now at ProTinkerToys.com.
So out.
These are sweet cars. I would say these are the best cars of these assortments. Just because of the colors. You can barely tell the difference. And these would be beautiful with my car inserts. Here's what a car looks like with a car insert. 1955 Nomad. See the car insert? The drivers. Or you can do the Mecum. That's car number 1 of the Mecum. Leave it to Brian to butcher a pronunciation. Arbuckle. Can I tell you something, Arbuckle? Do you mind if I be very blunt with you, Arbuckle? Can I be very blunt with you, Arbuckle? No, because I'm not in the auction business. Now, Snuggles will probably know what the Mecum auctions are. Mecum, okay? Because he deals in cars. He buys and sells cars, and he knows about auctions and going to auctions. Okay, beautiful cars. That's the first car of the assortment. All right, the second car. There's 4 cars in the assortment. I love a 4-car assortment. Now these are gonna sell too, which are the Corvettes. The Corvette Coupe. 1967 Ford Coupe. Ford Coupe. No sound. I fixed it. I fixed it. Lip reading. I don't know why you guys can't hear me. I've been talking very clearly over the last 5 minutes. So I don't know why you guys can't hear what I'm saying. I don't understand it. I've been talking normally. Unbelievable. I wonder sometimes, Troy. You guys are too easy. Way too easy. This is a new car that we have. I think you should buy one of these from ProTinkerToys.com. That's cool. Okay, now let's do these two cars. Okay, race. Okay, race people ready to rumble. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, this is car number 2 of the Mecum. It's got to be Mecum auctions. We'll try that. Mecum auctions. And this is a 1967 Chevy Corvette Coupe blue. Look at that. Metallic blue. That is sweet. This one's cool. The yellow one, 1977 or 67 Chevy Corvette Coupe. This is car number 2 of the Mecum auctions. And they're on Thunderjet chassis, Ultra G. Beautiful car. Car number 2 of the assortment. Make sure you get all 6 cars. Or actually 8. ProTinkerToys.com.
Okay, race.
SC406. Auction. Car number 2, 1967 Chevy Corvette Coupe. Blue and yellow. Available now at ProTinkerToys.com. Corvette.
I'm doing good.
I'm doing good. I'm doing good if you're doing good. All right, let's go over to YouTube. Do you want to see something really amazing? Man, I tell you. Hello there, Brian Young. Can I help you today, please? Hello there. Can I help you today, please? I'm at the store right now doing a live stream. How can I help you there, Mr. Haraskambari? Why? What are you doing? What are you doing going to door for? Okay, come down by the store. Come by the store. We are taking over. We'll be ready for you now. Okay, thank you very much. I don't know what the problem is. Everybody wants to ride. What everybody wants.
Okay, this is a new assortment. Okay, race.
SC 406. (1967) Chevy Corvette Coupe. All right, so that's car number 2 of the.
Okay, race people ready to rumble.
Okay, so I get a lot of people that send me text messages. I have no idea if they think that I'm just, I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to read this text message to you guys. That is such a nice compliment about you made about me, and I know and now or how I know about cars and how I work at the auctions. Thank you so much, Brian. There's no, I appreciate that comment. I love everybody that does everything, okay? Listen, I am the modern Don Rickles, okay? I like to just have fun, you know? I like to comment. I like to, you have to engage. A lot of people don't know how to engage, you know? And I was thinking about this morning. You know, I was sitting in the store here this morning before we open, and I just kind of have a quiet time with myself so I can get myself going. And I was just thinking about all the things that I've done in life, you know, and a lot of you guys, you know, either maybe get in a rut and you do the same thing and everything. And I was thinking that, you know, I've done just about everything you could possibly do. You know, I have flown an airplane. I had an ultralight. It didn't go very well. I almost killed myself in it. But could I do it again? Yeah, I would have done it again in a heartbeat. Could I fly right now? Yes. I have been given a gift. I don't know what kind of gift it is, but but I've been given a gift to be able to do anything. You give me the basics of what it is, I can do it. You know, and when I got in that airplane, it was like I was natural at it. Now, my uncle or my cousin, brother-in-law, actually my brother-in-law, he's a pilot, okay? And he's taken me up in the airplane several times, okay? Now, he takes it seriously, and yeah, you should and everything, but in reality, flight is not that complicated, okay? You look about in the 1900s, early 1900s, 1910 to 1940, especially 1930, how many people were flying? They were just flying. They were just getting in these airplanes, these biplanes, you know, and just flying. I mean, that's how they self-taught. There was no FAA. If you want to say that there's a big problem, it's the FAA. Anyway, I was just thinking of things that I've done in life, and here is Snuggles, you know, so his life is going to auctions and buying cars, okay? You know, how cool is that? I mean, how many could I say that I've done that? No, I haven't done that. I've gone to car auctions because I worked for a dealership, but I never was buying cars. I was driving them back after they'd bought them. I didn't do that a lot. I think I've done it a couple times. But, you know, how cool is that? You know, Snuggles is, or not Snuggles, but Arbuckle is in the engineering business. He's I think he said he was into the, what do you call it? It's engineering, but shoot, what kind of engineering is it? Bioengineering, you know, understanding, chemicals and all that kind of stuff, and how you can, take oil. This is what I find amazing. Before we had gasoline, you know, John D. Rockefeller was just throwing the gasoline away because they didn't know what to do with it. It was a byproduct of oil. And so they finally realized, hey, wait a minute, we got this kerosene from oil, but we got this gasoline that we don't know what to do with it. And then Henry Ford said, hey, I could use that gasoline in my cars. Now, how amazing. And then they take plastic and they break it down, oil, and make plastic. How amazing is that? You know? And then Adam works for a company that moves these giant machines, okay? Because you always wonder, well, how do they get all this equipment everywhere around the world? Well, they have these giant trailers that hold all these mega loads, okay? All right, so car number 3. I got distracted by Snuggles. Okay, car number 3. Oh, that was car number 2. No. Okay, car number 3. Car number 3. Mac Henry is here. He's going to ruin my day, but let's just see if we can stay away from him. The longer I can stay away from Mac Henry, the better my day will be, okay? You know, it's kind of like a tick, you know? As long as you stay away from trees or Connecticut, you won't get ticks, okay? You know what I'm saying? But I love to know about what everybody's job is. I think it's kind of cool. Because, you know, Donald Trump made a thing that he doesn't want to, which is brilliant, you know. And I've said this from the very beginning, and I've said this for years. The income tax system is an oppressive attack against my freedom. You are taxing my effort, okay? You do not have the right to my sweat and my labor. You don't. Now, You can tax what I buy, okay, but you don't have a right to tax my labor. And that's what income tax is. You're taxing my work, okay? You're saying, in a sense, I'm a slave to you because I am paying you as I work, okay? And that's why I think every American should watch Fountainhead by Ayn Rand with Gary Cooper and his speech at the end in Fountainhead. If more people would read that and listen to what he says, you don't have any right to my labor. You don't have a right to anything that I do, okay? And that's the problem in this country is that we've had too many people saying that the government is I'm sorry, I had to go on a rant because this is important. Okay? You don't have any right into my life at all. My work is my work. My labor is my labor. And government has no right in it. Now, if they want to tax my property, that's fine. You're taxing what I bought, my property. But you're not taxing me for the labor that I put on that property. That's the key difference. Okay?
There's going to be no tax on overtime, too. That's huge.
Well, now they don't want to tax. Now he says he doesn't want to have tax on buying a car. You're not going to pay. You're going to be able to deduct that interest off your income tax. That's brilliant.
That's a lot of money. That's all I did for 5 years was collect tax on cars.
Yeah, but now you can deduct not the tax, you can deduct the interest.
From the federal or from the state?
Yep.
Because the state needs the money. But the federal government doesn't need anything. They get like 25 cents. If you go to the gas pump, what I like about Ohio is they spell it out for you. They get like 25 cents per gallon.
Yes, I know, it's too much. 406. SC 406, 1964. No. 406. See that? I want to get that. I mean, that's why you have levies, and that's why you have let me get this done first. Oh boy. $1967 Chevy Corvette Coupe. New assortment. Auction. RC flyby, no cussing, please. That's right, no cussing, please. We don't allow foul language here. No foul language. No, I'm not doing that. No foul language. No foul language at all. Don't think. No, I'm not winning. No. No. All right, so now the next car is the 1970 Buick GS. See, the 60s were probably the best years of GM, okay? Now, in 2008, the American or the federal government over Obama, they just took over GM. They literally took it over. And you could see how the government, when you get involved with a private sector here, you destroy it. And they literally destroyed GM, Okay? There's no reason on earth, if you're a sane human being, but it's because of Obama, and I'm blaming him personally, okay, because he's the one that caused it. There is no reason why any reason why you would get rid of the Pontiac division at GM. There's no sane to it. It is completely stupidity. Now, I could make the case for Oldsmobile. You know, that division probably could have gone away. All right. You still have the Buick division, which is very popular. And this is the 1970 Buick GS. But Pontiac, are you kidding me? When I was selling cars in 2003, okay, the top selling cars at Graf Auto Mall, because we had Chevy, we had GMC, we had Chevy, GMC, Pontiac, Oldsmobile. We had all of them. We didn't have a lot of them, but we carried all the GM product, okay? Okay, so I don't know if you heard that, but I had some problems here. The top selling cars at Graf Auto Mall were all Pontiac. We had the Pontiac Firebird, the Pontiac Thunderbird, or not Thunderbird, the Pontiac Sunfire or something. There were three Pontiacs that we could not keep in stock. Every time we'd get a Pontiac, it would sell out. Okay, and for Obama to take GM and literally destroy it, and the UAW allowing it to happen is the Sunbird, the Pontiac Sunbird. We sold those things. I would sell those things faster than we could get them in stock because they were cheap, $9,000 back in 2003, $9,999, a base model. I mean, there were 4 Pontiacs that we could not keep in stock. Okay, unbelievable, and to me that is just a travesty. Okay, absolute travesty. Then you got here in Ohio. There's no reason why that Cruise plant near Cleveland shut down. Unbelievable. You had to be an idiot. Okay. But they just kept shoving, and everybody just said, okay, yeah, let's just ship all our jobs to California or to Mexico. I mean, give me a break. And I've said it, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it 100 million times, and I don't care what anybody ever tells me, because you cannot tell me that in America, we can't do it better in America than anywhere else in the world. I'm sorry. You're wrong. We can do anything bigger, better, faster, cheaper here in America than you can do it anywhere else in the world. And if you don't believe that, you're not patriotic. And I'll tell this story 100 million times, and I'll keep on telling it until I have to drill it in your head. That's what won World War II, baby. We outbuilt every nation on the planet. Okay, the United States of America. All right, and we did it in 3 years. Oh, don't get me started. I've already got myself started, okay? If I could have a long talk with Richard at Auto World, I'd tell him, you know what? Bring it all back to America. bring it all back to America. Because I'm going to tell you right now that that's exactly what's going to happen in about 10 years. Okay? I'm telling you right now. All right, so I've just given you my rant for the day. How are toys selling? Toys are selling okay. The American ones, the die-cast guns, I can't keep those in stock. And you know where they're made? Spain. High-quality Spaniards making Goner guns. We got Magnum Enterprises, which makes them all in Rapid City, South Dakota. And Paris, they do all the packaging and everything down in Tennessee. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. You bring your toy company back to America, make quality toys that really are quality, you'll have the entire country. I'm telling you it's a fact. You're telling me that it's cheaper to build it over there, put it on a sea container, ship it all the way across, then unload it, pack it, all the shipping costs and all that. It's cheaper? Really? Seriously? Let me give you my prediction, okay? I'm going to give you my prediction, all right, guys? And I know a lot of you probably won't believe this, but here's my prediction. That we could be, so I'm 65. I'm 65 right now. I'm 65. In 20 years, we're either going to be in the most amazing position in America that we've ever been before, or we are going to be in the ash heap of history. Those are the two choices we have. Either we are going to be 20 years from now, I'm going to look back at this video that I did in 2024, and you're going to say back, but Brian, you said this back in 2024, that America is going to be either in the ash of heap or that we are going to be in a renaissance that the world wished that they were part of. And a lot of nations are going to be a part of. Yeah, you look at the Roman Empire. Look at how much of the Roman Empire is still, the roads are still there, okay? All right. That's all I'm going to say. Done. I'm finished on that topic. That's done. I'm going to segment that, cut that out. I'm going to pop that up here. I'm going to put that. No, Joe, I don't feel sorry for my kids. We have got a renaissance ready to come. I can feel it. I was watching something yesterday that I felt, oh my goodness, we could be on the cusp of the greatest American renaissance we've ever had. I'm just telling you. All right, I got to get back to work, okay? ProTinkerToys, we got car number 3 of the Mecum. It's got to be Mecum. It's got to be Mecum Auctions. And this is the 1970 Buick GS Stage 1. You have the white and you have the red. And these are just beautiful Buick cars. Buick made some beautiful cars. And the GS was one of them. Now, to be honest, Buick and GM, they basically took a lot of their cars and, like, for example, if it was a Chevy, then the Buick division would have their Buick version and the Pontiac would have their Pontiac version. But all their versions were pretty sharp and pretty cool. And this is the Buick GS Stage 1, Ultra G Thunderjet. And this was the auction car, and that's the auction car. ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys, we got car. SC406. Auction cars. 1970 Buick GS Stage 1. Red and white. Just beautiful cars with a Thunderjet Ultra G chassis. Oh my goodness, you got to get one of these. Available at ProTinkerToys.com.
People, you know, and you
Now that's the Pontiac GS. The last car of that assortment is the Pontiac or the Dodge Challenger. And see, here's the deal. So people understand about the automobile industry. A lot of your, I mean, during the Renaissance of America, that's 50s, 60s, and 70s. You could say in the 80s. You know, we were selling so many cars in America that it was staggering. And you just couldn't have one division like Chevy. You had to have other divisions because there was just so much demand. There was so much product to be made. And that's why, like with Dodge, you have Dodge and Plymouth. You had two divisions making the same car, but different. It looked different. And that's why they had the Dodge and the Plymouth division. Okay? Same thing with Ford. You had the Mercury division, and then you had the Mercury division, and you had the Ford, Mercury, and Lincoln division. Well, now I think they got rid of the Mercury division. Now they just have Ford. I don't even know if they have. Yeah, because they don't even the Ford, and that was the Cougar, or the Cougar was the Mercury Cougar. Well, they don't even have the Mercury division anymore. I think they just have the Lincoln division, if I'm not mistaken. Somebody might want to correct me on that. I can be corrected. I can make mistakes, but yeah, that's right. Chrysler had That's right. Chrysler, Plymouth, and Dodge. That's right. And they got rid of some of those.
When's the model motoring shipment coming in? When's the model motoring for the Willys?
Oh, you need that black one?
Yeah, we got a few orders. Some
You
guys were asking.
Those were supposed to ship. Matter of fact, they might be in today.
Okay,
Has anybody
cool.
checked the mail?
I haven't checked the mail. I can check.
You might check it. They might be there. So you had all these divisions, okay, that were just keeping up with demand, okay? So just so you know. So when I was with Graf Automotive, take a guess how many cars we sold a month at Graf Automotive. Just take a guess. The average month. Okay, Arbuckle put 150. Adam says 90. We had 9 salesmen, okay? You had to sell at least 20 cars to really make any money. If you wanted to make money selling cars, you had to sell at least 20 cars. You want to sell at least 5 new cars and at least 15 new, used cars, okay? About 200. We would sell on an average about 150 to 200 cars a month, okay? Average, okay? I mean, it didn't, that was from 2003 to 2005 when I quit selling cars there, okay? Hello there. Can I help you today, please?
Yeah, this is your wife. So
Yes,
you can
dear.
talk normally.
How can I help you today, please?
All right. Just talked to Mandy. They have plans tomorrow. We came to the decision that Sunday we would take the boys after church, her boys, and then we could go eat. They'll take them up to Urban Air with us, and then I can invite Christy if she wants to come up with her 2 kids.
All right, that's
she can
fine.
meet us at Urban Air.
That's fine.
All right, because
Yes, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
right, that works for you.
That works perfect.
Okay. All right.
All right, bye.
See you later.
Oh yeah, we need you guys to contribute to David's birthday party, okay? Because I'm taking him to a fun place, and I need some help with you guys. Could you guys super chat me some money so I could give to David? How car manufacturers did you have? We had 5. Well, we had Pontiac, Buick, Oldsmobile. We had all the GM. We were Graph Auto Mall, and we had all the Chevy, all the GM, all of General Motors. We were selling at Graph Auto Mall. I'll tell you one thing. 1 year, 1 week, or 1 month, the manager went and bought about 25 or 30 Blazers, Chevy Blazer, Trailblazers. Yeah, that's right. He bought 20. The Trailblazer was a more expensive SUV, and this was back in 2003. So he bought a bunch of used. These were rentals from like, Enterprise and all that. He bought about 40 of these, or 20 or 30 of them. And he got them for a great price. He bought a bunch of them. And we got them in, and we could not keep them in stock. The Trailblazer was the most popular vehicle we ever got. And I'm telling you, they were durable. You can even, if you look, you can even see Trailblazers that are 20 years old still on the road now. That was probably the best vehicle GM ever made, the Trailblazer. The best. Then you had the Blazer, which was a smaller version of the Trailblazer. The Trailblazer was a larger version of the Blazer. Just amazing vehicle, okay? Just amazing. All right, just so you know. And that was the one car that I make. They called pounded. So if you had a 5-pounder, or if you had a 6-pounder, that means you made $5,000 to $6,000. And I sold a Trailblazer to a lady for $21,000 back in 2003. My commission on that car alone was $6,000. I got $6,000 for that car. I couldn't believe it. And I said to myself, oh my goodness, you're telling me that I made $6,000 on that car? On one car? You paid me $6,000? I couldn't believe it, actually. And that car, the reason I got $6,000, because I sold that car, that put me over the limit. Because if you hit like your target, you got an extra 35% for everything. I mean, it was amazing. But I didn't like selling cars, okay? Because I couldn't do it the way I like. I like to get to know people and really trying to figure out what kind of car they want. But Graph Auto had a different model. You don't tell them what car, that you basically tell them what car they can afford, okay? Now, people are buying new cars. They can buy whatever they want. I went to go look at the Bronco at Ford. I mean, how do they even sell these things? And then I'm looking at some of these SUVs that are $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, $90,000. Why would you spend $90,000 on a vehicle? Doesn't make any sense.
What's this? I took that over the phone the other day.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, you want me to catch that?
Yeah.
Hey, was that box there?
No, I didn't see one. I didn't talk to her though, because I saw this and I was like, I gotta get this to Ryan. Whatever his name is.
Well, what is his name?
His name was Rodney Hankins out of Brooklyn.
Right. Okay.
And so we're sending it to this address today.
Correct. Get that out today. All right, let's find out how you pronounce Mecum. Let's find out how you pronounce Mecum. Mecum. That's what I said. That's what I've been saying. Mecum. I just called them Mecum Auctions. Mecum Auctions. Here, listen.
Thank you for calling Mecum Auctions.
Mecum Auctions. That's what I've been saying. Mecum Auctions. You guys saying I'm saying it wrong. I mean, give me a break. I'm not a dumb cluck.
Do a quick auction.
You know what they say about guys with big cars?
Why?
It's just not in the system, and there's only one of them, so there's no point in.
No, we have
it.
hundreds of these.
Is there?
What number is that?
You can put a lot in us.
44?
44.
Here, I need to put this back on it, though, the wing. All these cars here I had here that were in the little boxes. No, these were the ones that were on the other side. All that stuff's gone. They got an order on YouTube for them.
I know right where those are. They're right across from the SX dealer.
In the morning.
ProTinkerToys, we got car number 3 of the Mecum.
Okay, today is one of those weird days. One of those weird days. Okay, now listen. I since we have a lot more people watching, if you've got a sticker, okay, or if you bought a sticker and you want it placed on the sticker wall, you need to send it to me so that I can. Right now, we have 2 stickers on the wall. We have Adam Slot Car is a very bad decal, but Gale Force Raceway is very big and pronounced and everything. But that's fine, you know. We have 2 of them right now, and so if you want to send a sticker, it's going to go on this wall, okay? Arbuckle, you know you are always wrong. Let's see. Okay, now what's wrong here? Rob, you get your cars. Arbuckle. Why? Let's see. Why would you buy 20 grand in a Rolex, aka LOL? Because they can. Not even close. LOL. GM best selling is the Silverado. That auto mall was ahead of its time. Okay, so here is so guys, so here's a typical politician. All right, come here, Haras Gambari.
Hey folks, how you doing?
So this is our local representative here in the state of Ohio, okay? So we have
We got 31 folks tuning in.
we have 31. We'll have over 600 over the next couple days, okay?
Is he somebody I should talk to about immigration?
Yes, exactly.
Hi.
That's my son, okay? So we're taxpayers. We live in Ohio, okay? Right, guys?
We're gonna get some thumbs up on there, some hearts. What's
No,
going on?
no, we're not, because
Are
they
they
don't
not-
know who you are.
are they
okay?
not interacting?
You can't have your hat on. You have to have your.
Are they not interacting?
They act all the time. That's what the comments. That's all the comments right there.
Oh,
They
there's the
constantly-
comments. Okay.
And they do it all the time.
The purpose
okay?
here is to wind up Brian. Who said
That's
this?
right. That's Arbuckle.
Arbuckle.
Arbuckle is a Democrat from Texas.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
And he likes me. Arbuckle likes me too.
Thank you, Arbuckle, for tuning in today. Anyways, yeah.
So
just-
are you still trying to? So what's going on with Springfield? You know that they're doing the same thing to Finley. You know,
Springfield as far as which piece, Brian?
all the illegal aliens coming in.
So here's what I will tell you, Brian.
Oh
and
no!
I
Here
will-
he's what he's going to tell me.
and I
He's
will
not
t-
going to. He's not. This is a typical politician. He won't say just the truth.
This guy loves to hear himself talk, so we can never get a word in edgewise. But let me tell you this, Brian. A couple things. In all seriousness, because
Yeah.
I think this is very important.
Yeah, it is.
There were false rumors that went out on social media about dealing with cats and dogs down in Springfield. Okay, just hear me out.
Okay, I'll hear you out.
So we had Ohio State Highway Patrol troopers, mobile field force units deployed down to Springfield. And why was that? It's because the kids in those school, they were scared to go to school because the bomb threats that were coming in as a result of the rhetoric. Okay. So I reached out to the director of public safety, Andy Wilson, who happens to be the former prosecutor in Clark County and lived in Springfield, who's now our director of public safety for the state. I said, Andy, what's the ground truth on what's going on in Springfield? Number one, let's just start with the cats and dogs narrative. Is this happening? No, it's not. There's
But then
no
why do I see the video with the cops talking to the girl and there's a cat?
There is-
What's about that story?
There is no evidence to back that up, Brian, from what I'm being told from the Highway Patrol and Department of Public Safety. Now, there
Okay.
were a couple 911 calls that came into the Clark County Sheriff's Office.
Right.
Those 911 calls pertain to the geese. So my question was, when that got investigated,
Yeah.
were those folks immigrants? Were these locals? What's the ground truth on that?
Right.
By the time those officers got there, they weren't able to determine at the time, because the folks were gone, whether or not it was local, isolated incident,
Right.
what was it? Now, when you look at the number of Haitians that are living in Springfield,
Yep.
and you brought up Findlay, which is closer to us than Springfield, just for your viewers in Texas and
Right.
other places around the country, just geographically, so they understand that. These are folks that are here on what is being deemed as illegal immigration status. And let me explain that, okay? And for your viewers, I went down to the border several months back last year sometime with the Ohio State Highway Patrol.
Right.
Because I wanted to know, why are we sending our troopers from Ohio down to the Texas border when we, in my opinion, have some immigration issues right here in our own backyard? Because I've seen it with my own eyes being out with law enforcement. So I said, why are we doing that? We were sending our troopers down to Texas so they could partner up in the vehicles with their peers in the Texas Department of Public Safety, okay? But here's the challenge. Texas Department of Public Safety, just like the Ohio State Highway Patrol, our local law enforcement, even our county sheriffs and others here in the state, they have no ability on the state level to enforce federal immigration laws.
So it's a federal. It's broken basically.
So it is broken. So my question was, so why are we putting all these resources down the border? Okay. So essentially, I will explain it to you like this. If someone crosses from Mexico to the United States illegally,
Yeah.
okay.
Illegally.
The only thing that the Texas Department of Public Safety could do, or a local or state agency could do, is they could charge them with something like trespassing. Or if someone came and broke into your store and stole your items, they could charge them with breaking and entering or vandalism and things along those
I
lines.
understand all.
But none of those, Brian, none of those things equate to deportation or federal immigration laws. So in Ohio, what is happening, Brian, to answer your question, what is happening is these folks that are coming from other countries to the United States, they are going through an application process
Illegally.
that the federal administration, hear me out, the federal
Right.
administration has provided this application process that is done on a smartphone or, on the internet, what have you. So once they apply for that status in the United States, they are now in the system. They're in the queue. So if they are stopped here in the United States because they are in the system and they are in the queue, They are determined to be here under legal status
But they're really illegal.
right now.
What I'm saying is, and this is what the people see. They see this is all broken. This is all just
100% is broken. Look,
it's all a lie.
I talked to a Border Patrol agent this morning, Brian, at 8:30, 9 o'clock this morning. And he wanted to know, hey, Haraz, what's your take on the federal election? How are things going?
Well, I could tell you how it's going.
He just wanted my opinion. So he said, and I've seen this again with my own eyes based on my experience in law enforcement. Our federal law enforcement officials that are responsible for the enforcement of federal immigration laws have been handcuffed and sidelined by the federal administration.
Yes.
Okay. So when you look at Springfield and you look at Findlay, I'm hearing things such as like, hey, hospital waits are longer when someone needs to go to the hospital because there is an influx of immigrants that are going for medical treatment. So I reached out to our governor here in the state of Ohio, to his staff, and I said, hey, I'm hearing this from doctors. It's increased wait times, a change in patient outcomes. A lot of these things are issues that could be handled in an outpatient setting, by an emergency room setting. So what they've done in Springfield and what they're looking to replicate based on how that goes down in Springfield is they're setting up like some mobile healthcare clinics, right? So that would enable those folks, instead of crowding our hospitals and our other medical settings, if they're here and they're here in proper status and they're here legally through the process that the federal administration has set up for the time being, they will then be able to get some of those benefits through the local mobile healthcare clinics. And they're looking to replicate that to areas like Findlay and other parts in the state.
And it's to me, and this is not just me. This is why Trump is going to trounce in the election. He's going to. People are fed up with, and I know you're not necessarily double talking, but this is the problem with the federal government, the state, the local. It's all double talk, and we see what's happening. I took my kid to Burger King Wednesday night after church. I ordered 3 Whopper Juniors, 1 patty, and 3 small Cokes, and 1 fry. $23.
I was going to probably put a little higher. I thought it'd be
$10. 10 years ago, even 5 years ago, those burgers were $1.49, maybe $1.50, maybe $1.10. Okay, and this is what we're experiencing.
Mm-hmm.
I can't even. I mean, I went to go look at a Bronco. It's $45,000. I'm thinking, like, why would I buy a $45,000? And this is not just me. This is everybody on the website. I mean, it's everybody around this country. We're fed up with the political status that's saying, hey, this is the way you're going to have to live. This is just the way it is. Somebody's going to have to. Somebody's going to have to stand up and say, no, this is not the way it is. I mean, how long do people have to we're at the push to the bottom and we're at the end? Why have a citizenship? Why should I be an American anymore? If we don't, like with Daniel, we're trying to get his wife finally correct status. He's going through all this rigmarole. A joke. She's here legally. Took her 2 years. And Haitians. And you know what? But okay, Brian, you're a racist. No, I am sick and tired of people coming into this country that have no legal status to come into this country, and then all of a sudden they come in and everything's fine.
Here's my kind of analogy.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. Here's the analogy I give you, Brian.
All right.
So, and I'll just close out with this.
All right.
This maybe your 31 viewers don't
31
know this.
viewers. It'll be 700, maybe 1,000 by the end of the week.
How many ever is on the call right now? You know this, but these folks probably don't know this. I spent roughly 7.5 years as a news photographer in the White House press corps.
Okay. Oh my.
So hear me out. So I covered Bush for 4 years, Obama for 3.5, 2 secretaries of defense and a secretary of state. And here's what I'll tell you. I went to roughly 30 countries around the world during that time. And I am landing in those countries, whether they are friendlies or foes, aboard Air Force One or the E-4B or one of our large military aircrafts, depending on where we were going. But no matter where I went, even though I was traveling with arguably some of the most powerful folks in the free world, those countries still wanted to know who I was. So I still had to have a passport. I still had to have a visa or some kind of country clearance documents. They wanted to know when I was going to be there, when I was going to leave, and depending on where I was going, there were also immunization or vaccination requirements based
Yeah.
on where we were going. And so I don't think it's any unreasonable expectation for folks that are going to be here in the United States for us to know who they are, where they're coming from, where they're going, how long they're going to be here, and to make sure that these folks are here legally. We are a country, Brian, and you know this. We are a country that is a diverse nation that is made up of a country of immigrants that have come here. I just want to make sure, correct. Right. I just want to make sure that these folks are coming here legally.
Which people?
People that come to this country.
Which ones are you talking about, though?
Across the board. Anyone that's coming.
Nobody right now is coming to this league legally. We've got 20 million.
There's a lot of folks, Brian. Listen, there's a lot of folks that are still coming here legally.
No,
but there are
legally.
A lot of folks that are
I totally
coming
agree.
here illegally.
No,
as well.
I understand.
And we need to correct that. Is
right. I mean, that is just, when 9/11 happens again, which God forbid it does, I mean, we've got some really bad people, and they shrug off the second attempt on Trump's life, and he even stated it a couple nights ago on his podcast that he was on, that it's just kind of like been buried. It's like somebody tried to shoot and kill the president of the United States, and nobody cares.
And those
That's
two
a
folks
problem.
weren't the two folks that shot him though weren't here as illegal.
No, I'm not saying that.
I just want to level set just to make sure.
No, but we have no idea. It's what's so funny is we have no idea we have no idea what's on their phones. We have no history of what the first one that died. We don't know anything about any of them. It's the biggest cover up. And listen, I'm not the only one. Every podcast. Okay, so if anybody listens to the media, NBC, CBS, NBC, Fox, you are listening to the wrong people because they all are liars. The only people that are telling the truth nowadays are the people that are on podcast, on YouTube. I'm telling you, it's stuff. I listened to the network news my entire life. And then finally, 1990 happens in the Persian Gulf, and they said this is going to be the biggest body bags, and then all of a sudden it's over in one day. And I finally said, you know what? I'm done. I quit watching the network news, and I started listening to Rush Limbaugh. Now, was that all so great or bad? I don't know. I'm just saying, there's a reckoning coming.
Which is why it's important that your viewers and others do their homework.
Exactly.
They do their research.
I tell them to call their congressmen all the time.
Absolutely.
Call the representatives. I mean, I was
just for the record, folks. Just let me just say this, and then I'm going to head out to keep
all
knocking
right,
some
I'll
doors.
let you
But
go.
just let me say this.
All
Brian.
right.
When he tells you folks to call your elected officials, that's on camera. That's on camera. When these folks are telling, when Brian urges you guys to call your elected officials and be part of the political process, I don't disagree with what Brian's saying. When COVID was going on, Brian Young of Wayne, Ohio, probably called me, no joke, probably 200 plus times over the span of a couple months. And then I finally, when I was down in Wayne, Ohio, I'm door knocking. I thought, looking at my app, it says Brian Young of Wayne, Ohio. I said, what are the chances that this is the guy that's been calling me? And so I always stop down and talk to Brian when I'm in town.
You do, and I appreciate that. And that's important. I like I've told you the story that Bob Latta, back in 2008, he physically called me and said, hey, I would like a contribution to my election. I gave him. Last time he ever called me. I've called him over 200 times, never called me back.
And I'm down door knocking.
No,
and not only
I know
did I
that.
stop by the other location,
that's
I stopped by
important.
here today, right?
And that's important because I was at Farmers Merchant, the bank, on Friday, and guess who walked in the door?
Congressman Latta?
Congressman Latta walked in the door. I said, hey, Congressman Brian Young, we need to talk. Can you believe that?
So when are you guys getting coffee?
I don't know.
When
He
are you guys
hasn't
going to lunch?
hasn't called me.
Well, maybe you need to call him again.
I know. Well, no, and that's why I appreciate
Thanks
you
for
calling.
tuning in to Tinker of Toys
That's
with
right.
your host, Brian Young. You guys have a great day.
That's
and
right.
Be safe.
This is Haraz Gambari. He's running for Senate or state rep. What the
House District 75 here in the great state of Ohio.
Great state of Ohio.
We all support Haraz.
Haraz Gambari.
This customer just popped in, Brian.
I know. He's just another customer. How you doing?
Good.
Fellow veteran. You actually got 3 veterans.
Yes, but I'm a
Navy,
real veteran because I was submarines, okay?
Okay, so here we go.
Well, are you
Navy,
sub-qualified?
Air Force.
Are you sub-qualified?
I'm airborne qualified. Get your
Okay,
knees on the breeze,
okay,
airborne.
I don't want to. Who are you, Brian Young? What's your name?
Frank Barrow.
Frank, what are you here for?
Do you take trade-ins?
Like what?
I got an SCX track.
SCX track?
Or SCX.
Yeah, SCX.
Yep.
Yeah, where did you get it?
Here.
When?
A couple years ago. A few years ago it might
You-
have been.
Couple years ago?
Yep.
You want to trade in a couple-year-old?
It's been set up once.
We don't have a return system.
I know. It's just too big. I have nowhere to set it up now. I wanted a smaller one.
You want to get an HO set?
Yeah.
Well, what set do you have? Is it the Le Mans?
Let me see.
Bring it in.
All right.
I might give him a credit maybe on a 4-lane set or something. We'll figure out what it is all about. Anyway, so Ross Gambari, you know, he yeah, don't harass my customers, okay?
Thanks, Brian. It's a great sign. Get some lights on this for me.
Yeah, right. Well, I appreciate you guys watching. You know, everybody knows. If you don't know my politics by now, I'm sorry. You know, that's the way it is. Now, do I hate anybody? No, I don't. Okay. Now, so I've got a Le Mans set here. This guy looks like he wants to trade a Le Mans set. Maybe I could sell it on auction. If I made anybody upset, Brian, made me do it. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Brian. Yeah, so you bought the Le Mans set.
Yep.
Got it in 2 cars.
Oh, dang it.
I mean, oh boy. So you don't want to have 1/32 track. You don't want to do the big.
This is just too big.
Too big.
Yeah.
I mean, I could do I mean, like if you wanted to get a larger set, I mean, I could do like a $50 credit.
What's he got here?
He bought this a couple years ago.
He wants to trade it in?
He wants to trade it or swap it out for another set.
For a smaller set.
HO set.
It's just the Le Mans set?
Yeah, it's the Le Mans set.
Yeah, I
mean, I think, don't we have a Le Mans as a demo in there? Do we have it as a demo, I think? The Le Mans as a demo. We just sold 2 of those.
I mean,
Yeah, I need to put together a dyno reorder.
these are really cool though. I mean, if I had the room.
No, they are. It's the numbers. It's equal. It's actually more popular than HO,
We
but
only have like 12 left of those.
no, I know that.
Oh, you got quite a few of these left.
We had like 200. How many did you have? 200? We're only down to 10 or 12.
Hmm.
We got somebody else coming in here too.
Oh, that's probably my wife.
Your wife's following you around?
Well, I met her for
A date?
I met her for lunch there, or breakfast, brunch, whatever.
Which, do you want me to bring you back some breakfast? Jesse has some eggs.
No, that's right. I ate already. We got 2 variants.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
Hey there, how you doing, buddy?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, right now we've got them for $89 right now.
Oh, these ones here?
Yeah, we've had them for, they're my oldest set that I've had. We've had them for
These two and a half, really.
$159 is what the
You're
price
two.
used to be.
You too.
But we had them on sale.
You're two.
I mean, I mean, I could give you,
February 14th.
Yeah, if you're only 18,
Yeah, Valentine's Day.
you're
baby.
trying to get rid of the ones you got.
He'll be 3, almost 3.
And they are great because they retailed.
Okay.
What you probably paid $149. That's what we
Probably.
That's what we were selling them for, $149.
Yeah.
And then you probably paid $45 for these.
Yeah, I think so.
And that's missing the wing on that one.
Yeah, and it's hard to get some of these to hold that track on the turns. They want to fly off.
They
quick.
do, yeah. I mean that's especially if he's going to be racing it. Yeah, they're going to fly off.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could do. I mean, I could do $70 credit toward a set.
Yeah.
You know, another set, an HO scale set. You just have him then, or is he a grandkid?
He's my grandkid. I got another grandkid that's older. a little
Got it.
older than
Okay.
that.
And we have the 4-lane sets, or you could do 2-way, giant raceway set, or you could do the Victory 400, or the right in here.
He just leaves you guys all alone. Salesman is no good if you cannot sell stuff folks don't want. Why would you want to sell? That's just a crappy salesman. Selling stuff people that. That's what's fun about selling slot cars is like the stuff the people I'm selling it to want it. I don't agree with that at all, Arbuckle. I think Arbuckle said the thing I don't agree with the more. I usually agree with Arbuckle on a lot of things.
What?
He says a salesman is no good if you cannot sell stuff folks don't want.
What do you mean?
Like, why would a salesman want to sell something that somebody doesn't want?
Oh no, that's when you're good at. You can sell someone that doesn't.
Yeah, but
want
why would you want to do that?
Because they don't know they don't want it.
I guess I disagree with my dad too. I guess my Arbuckle, my dad actually agrees with you. I don't. I want to sell stuff to people who want the stuff. Ship me inserts, please. I think you're just trying to fire me up, James. Him and his things, I just can't. I don't know if he's joking or not. I think he's trying to just fire me up. I don't know. I don't know. All right, well, I gotta get. What are these doing here? Gosh, I don't like that at all. That looks cheesy. Yeah, Rob, we're on the same page. I want to sell stuff to people who want the stuff. I like people being happy when they purchase something here. Oh, okay, Adam. I'll see if she'll do. She doesn't do breakfast burritos. Is like an American thing. It's not like a Mexican thing. But I gotta go.
all these cards and things. Ooh. Hmm. Hey, Colt. No, that stuff's not for you. Let's see. Oh boy. Oh no. Yeah. What are those? Oh, those like you can slingshot those, huh? That's kind of cool. Slingshot targets, your targets. Yeah. Hmm. These water. Those are for water. Yeah. I think you want that. No, 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 no. No, we can't. Because it's connected on this one. Yeah. I know it's blue, but it's.
He forgot about you guys, but I didn't. Snuggie! Yes, I will give you a decent credit.
And this one's on sale.
All right, let's bring it on. Is that you're just gonna get that then? Or you want to get some more cars? I'll just get this instead. Well, it's already on sale for $325, so I'll get it for you for $250. But no return. I remember when I had Professor Tinker's workshop in the mall in Bowling Green, and the guy came in and wanted to buy an airplane. I said something like that, and I said to him, I said, okay, now I'll sell you the airplane. I try to go over everything, but I said, but now there's one thing, okay? When you take this airplane out and you fly it, and you smash it into the ground and the wings break, you cannot bring it back because there's no refund on the airplane. You know, that's, how you doing, buddy? What's your name? Colton. Colton? What grade are you in? Are you spending time with? Are you spending time with Grandpa? Now, when you get it home, make sure you read the instructions. Charge all the. It comes in a quad charger to charge all the terminal tracks, and then I always recommend just set up a small oval layout to understand how the car's programmed, because your hand drives have to be programmed. Very simple instructions, and just get the track like a simple oval, just so you understand how it's working, and then set up your big layout. But if you're going to do it permanently, I'd get carpet, indoor, outdoor, just like this, indoor, outdoor carpet. It lays on it and it sticks there. And if you want to come bring your other grandson to Thursday night racing at 7 o'clock down at the shed down around the corner there. So if you go down the street here, at the first stop sign, you turn left, you'll see the red building, and that's our when we do race night on Thursday night, every night at 7. Thursday night at 7. Not next Thursday, because we're going to a big show in Cleveland. Yes, I have one right here. You have that car? I had a 1965 Ford Mustang.
That's a 65.
Yeah, that's what I had. 65 Mustang. I mean, did I say 64? No, I had a 65. I had a
Yep.
green one.
This was in 65 is when it was made.
Okay, so that is the 65 Mustang. Well, yeah, right here. It's one of our One of our
Oh, okay. The Shelby, huh?
65. That's the fastback.
Yeah, the fastback. That's what I meant.
But they come out all the time. We get new cars all the time.
Oh, okay.
Thursday night, 7 to 8. A lot of fun. Yeah, I'll buy those. For you, Dad, I'll give you some credit on those. Yeah.
Yep, I got about 5. Different cars with the headlights and stuff on it.
Yeah, like see, like this here, like this is my semi. Semis are really fun driving. So all your semis, like my semi, it has headlights in it,
Oh,
and
okay.
so all of the petty, that the semi has lights, but not the car.
Okay.
But this is my exclusive, my Mayflower. I love it.
Hmm.
And then like this car here, there's only a few of them that have light, but this one's a flamethrower. Okay, and this has headlights on it.
Oh, okay. The Firebird.
Yeah, this is sweet.
Yeah, I had a Firebird in the 80s.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's the car. I'm trying to think if there any. No, well, we have a couple. We only have like 2 or 3 of the right here, flamethrowers. Dodge and a GTO, yeah. Yeah, that in that color, and that's only in one, well, orange, the orange one too. Oh, that's the same. No, it's this one.
Yeah.
No, this is the all orange one. Those are all flamethrowers.
Oh, okay.
They all have headlights in
I
the
wonder
front.
how much are these?
$32.
Okay.
Okay. She's just looking at all the fun stuff we have. Okay, so let's see here, guys. Brian's doing fine with the $70 discount on the HO slot car set if he can get a bid on the used SCX set.
Are you done?
Are you all? She's still looking.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, you
let's
guys
check
both
this out.
drove separately. That's right. Well, thank you very
sir.
much. I appreciate it. Glad we could help. You all ready?
Okay, let me get, I'm gonna get Coco something. What do you think? Which one would she like?
Can I borrow that? Can I scan it? Can I scan it?
You gonna give it to her?
Give let me borrow it for a second. You know, watch. I'm going to show you something, okay? I think you said that when you came here last time. Yeah. Okay, so we'll take this out. Look, when you want to turn it off, look. Okay? Now, when you do that, Grandma's going to go crazy if you leave it on all the time. So, you want to keep it off and on, okay? Let's put this back in here like this. You know how to take it out? Yeah. I love it, that. $9.03. You got 3 pennies? Thank you so much. You was 20. I was. Hey, I'm not a quick. I'm terrible at a quick change artist, aren't I? I'm sorry. Good. That's what I talk too much. You got it. What is it, 20 or that's right now. That's right, you got $1. No, I thought it was how much was it? Yeah, that's what I thought it on now. That's why I was giving you the 1, but I forgot to give you the. I'm sorry. Don't forget the toys. Hey, thank you very much.
Thank you.
See you later, buddy.
Oh,
Say
yeah,
bye.
we'll be
Bye-bye.
there.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have a quick auction. I've got a Batmobile and a Robin scale electric car. All right, a Batman and a Robin. Okay, both cars. The bid's gonna start at $10. So anybody want to bid $10? $10. $10. Anybody $10? $10. $10. Let's start the bid at $10. $10. Can we get $10? How about $15? $10? $10 for both cars. I'm just going to put these on the auction next. Well, we're not going to do one next Thursday because we're going to be getting ready to go to the Cleveland show. Anybody want to bid $10? Got the Batmobile. It's missing the wing on the back. We got $10. Rod Rodriguez is $10. $10. Well, we got to go to $20. We got to go to $20, guys. $20. $20. We got $20. Very good. $20 for both cars. $20. Can we do 30? Can I get $30 for both cars? $30? Can I get 30? Can anybody go 30? $30. $30. Hey, bitter. Hey, bitter. $30. Can we get $30? $30 for these two cars. Batmobile, you're buying these two cars. $30. Scott Meyer, thank you, Scott. Can we go 40? Can I get $40? Can I go $40? Can I go $40? Can we get 40? We got $30. Can I get 40? These are worth 20 a piece. I mean, come on, man. Can I get $20? Can I get 40? Can I get a little bit more than 30? How about 30, huh? How about 35? Can I get 35? How about 35? How about 35? Can we get 35? 35? How about 35? How about 35? Can I get 35? $35. How about 35? How about 35? Can I get 35? 35? All right, $32. How about 35 now? $35. Going once to 1 minute left. $35. 1 minute left. 1 minute. 1 minute later. 1 minute later. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute left. 1 minute left. What are you doing?
You want to do these?
Yeah, put them right here. Come on, let's go. 1 minute left. Where are we at? $38. Okay, we got less than a minute. We got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. All right, less than 10 minutes. All right, $38. All right, 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, $38, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sold to Scott Myers for $38. Both these cars, $38.
$38.
38.
Well, that's pretty good.
$38. Okay, we have now a Le Mans set. The whole set. You can buy the whole set. Okay? The bid starts at $25. $25. Does anybody want a Le Mans set? It was only used once, he said. Only once. Le Mans set, $25. $25. Just $25. Minimum bid, 25. What do we got here? Anybody? Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. $25. Never mind. Oh, 25, Rod Rodriguez. Okay, we got a bunch of orders here to pull. So somebody bought a semi. We got a semi being sold. Never mind, Rodriguez. We're gonna do that in 2 weeks. I cancel that thing here. Okay, we just sold another semi. Oh my gosh. We just sold another semi. I gotta do a video on. Shoot. Okay, so how do you change your compass thing? Okay, I push that. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right, so we just sold 2 semis. I got to do a TikTok video on that. Kathy, I don't think I told you about the kids to Finley outing OHV. No, you didn't tell me about that. Hey, Xavier.
What?
Never mind.
You certain?
No, I'm not certain. I'm gonna. Okay, this is the best-selling vehicle we've got right now. We just sold 2 of these in the last 5 minutes, and that is the Mayflower vehicle. If you don't own the Mayflower slot car or slot truck, you are missing a big opportunity. This is the Mayflower, baby. Extraction. This has got the new chassis. It's lighted. It has little lights that come out of the front end on this thing. Can you imagine going down the track? You're with your semi, man. This is absolutely sweet slot car racing, man. You don't want to do anything other than slot car your semi, man. It's an awesome car, brother. I'm saying, brother, this is the car you want to get. The Mayflower at ProTinkerToys.com. I'm telling you.
He raises his voice a lot. It just seems like he's always running. Have you noticed that?
This is the Mayflower.
How are we doing with that?
Terrible. CP7984. Extraction Peterbilt model 359 truck and trailer. Mayflower. The worldwide moving van. Auto World slot car. All right, somebody just bid $50. $50. $50? You want to bid $50 for that set? Holy cow! You want to pay $50 for that, Rod Rodriguez? Are you gonna do you want to outbid him, Rod Rodriguez? Come on, Rodriguez, outbid him. Outbid Snuggles by $20. Come on, Snuggles, or Rod Rodriguez, outbid him by $20. Come on, this is a great set. This is an awesome first time set. Then you can add extra track to it. It comes with the Le Mans cars. What do we got? $50 on this? Come on, let's do the 75. Oh my gosh. Ouch. Oh my gosh. Ow. Oh. Shoot. Yes, how can I help you there, Xavier? You're buying it as is. I can't take another return on this. $50. The shipping is going to be $20 to Connecticut, or now about 10 bucks. $50. Unbelievable. $50. Scale Electric. Going once. Going twice. Now, why is this guy buying 4 chargers? One CUDA. Hey, one John Wick charger, the Bel Air heat, the tri-pack, LA hooker, yeah, you ruined my chairs. Hey, we need more Mayflowers. We need more Mayflowers. were these just sold today? The 10?
Yesterday evening, after 5.
Okay, so I'm telling you, if you don't buy these cars now, you're not going to get them. We just literally sold. I just sold another one of those. I just sold another one of these. I just sold both of the Willies. Okay. We just sold another set. Dwayne Johnson. Now, why would he buy two of them? Hey, it's Brian Young with ProTinker. You ordered two of the Willies. Did you want to buy two sets of those cars? Give me a call back. Thank you. Well, I think we just sold out of all the Blazers. Do an auction thing for Scott Myers. $38. $38. Two cars. Scott Myers.
I can do that one. Right back. If you also ask for an insert.
And Dwayne Johnson bought two. Did he mean to buy two sets of cars?
What do you mean?
Because he ordered two sets of this.
Well, a lot of people get one to race and one to. Does he usually make mistakes like that?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Well, I would just ship it. Do you want me to call? Do you want to call him?
I did. I just called him.
A lot of people like one of each.
Why did a guy order four
So
of these?
Snuggie wants to see the set. What set were you selling?
The
That's the X one?
yes. Okay, these two cars are Scott Myers.
Can you put a tag on it or something?
Scott Scott Meyer.
Put a sticky note on it at least.
Call from North Carolina.
ProTinkerToys.
And how much were they?
38
Yes.
right there.
Good.
Who is that?
Scott Meyer. Yeah. Yeah.
$38, Scott Myers. Add another $10 to it.
Or wherever they were, or would be.
Well, I'm telling you, if you don't get these cars on order, you're not getting them. They're going to be sold out faster than horsefly. Horse snot. They're going to be sold out faster than horse snot. And I don't like how comfortable you are in my chair, okay?
I'm not, don't worry.
Oh, you are. I know. You already are. So I am worried. That's the whole point. Don't you understand?
It's extremely uncomfortable in this chair.
I know that because
Sorry.
you've ruined 2 of them. That's already, I said it today. You've already ruined that chair.
Dude, you got this chair.
No,
from-
because you lean back on it. Unbelievable. He's ruined 2 chairs in less than 6 months. I just brought this down here. It's shot already. I was sitting this morning. I said, you got to be kidding.
Replacement for whatever.
I said, what do you got to be kidding me?
Dude,
Unbelievable.
he does like a WWE slam when he sits in it every time.
Unbelievable.
All right.
Where are the black, where are the little,
It's on the shipping table. All right, that one's good.
you want to get these on order? These are selling fast. We just got 50 of them in stock, and they're already selling out. And they go on the TFX chassis. We'll see you Monday morning, bright and early Monday morning, guys. We're gonna have an awesome Monday morning. I'm psyched for Monday. Oh man. Quit buying cheap chairs. I didn't. That other chair that Ryan bought, that was high end.
But
And
that
he
was, like,
ruined it in
old.
6 months.
That was an old one.
No, it wasn't. Unbelievable. Shut up, Matt.
ProTinkerToys.
Can't handle it. I just can't handle it.
Yeah. Yeah, you want one of those too?
All right, we will see you guys later.
Yep.
Everybody have a wonderful day, and I'll see you later.